Hi guys! So this is part 2 of the 40 questions witchy tag, and let's get right into it. Next question. Are you out of the broom closet? How do your friends and family feel about it? So it's a 50-50. I am out of the broom closet with my friends and new people that I meet and my boyfriend and his family. I am in the broom closet with my family. I am in the broom closet with my family because I don't feel that they need to know. And as far as my parents, well, my mom, I still live with her and I just don't know how she would react at this point in time, being the age that I am and everything, and moving on with my life and my career. I kind of feel like she won't care. She won't care at this point. But just in case, I'm not going to tell her until I move out. And even then, it's not going to be like this big, like, Ma, I'm a witch. Like, no. It's just going to be like, Mom, do you know what religion I am? Okay, well, it's like paganism, just FYI. It's witchcraft. And then, just take it from there. Um, but yeah, I mean, boyfriend, his family know because he basically just told them. He was like, one day, it was a couple months, it's like 6 months that I had been dating him, and we were in his kitchen with his mom's kitchen, and I don't know, he just blurted out. He was just like, "By the way, Mom, Brianna's a witch," and I was like, "What are you doing? What? What if she judges me? What are you doing?" And then his mom was like, "Okay, cool, that's cool, and she's like, "That's cool," and then the rest of the family found out, and they're like, "Cool." So they don't care. They're accepting of it and they don't care. I mean, to each their own. So that's good. And then with my friends and new people that I meet, it's kind of hard not to because I have my pentagram, well, pentagram ring. And a lot of people see it, especially at school, and they're like, "Are you a witch?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yep." And they're like, "Oh my God, but you're okay." This is usually what happens. They say, are you a witch?" And I say, "Yeah, I am." And then they say, "But you're such a nice person. What? I didn't know you were into like evil shit and like sacrifices. What the hell? What the hell? I thought I knew you." It's like, okay, first of all, that has nothing to do with witchcraft. And then I just tell them, like, it is a nature-based religion and spirituality. You believe in a goddess and God, you believe in nature, you honor nature. We have our sabbats, which kind of follow the seasons, solstices and equinoxes. We have isbits, which are kind of like working with lunar energy to manifest things in our life. Magic is about manifesting your intention into your life and has nothing to do with the devil or sacrifices or evil shit. Everything that you learn from Hollywood is false. And after I explain that to them, they're like, first off, they're like, "Oh, okay." Whew. Second of all, they're like, "Oh, I didn't realize that it was like that. I thought I was right. I thought Hollywood was correct." And they're like, "Oh, well, I obviously misjudged." It's like, yeah, it's okay. Everyone does it. But, once you learn the truth, as long as you accept the truth, that's the important thing. So, yeah, in and out of the broom closet right now. But it's not really a big of a deal to me. What is something that inspires you? Um, there are people that inspire me with certain posts or videos, different quotes that they have. It can inspire me. Usually, there are quotes and sayings that I see, like on social media, that are inspirational, and that sparks something inside me to inspire some aspect of me. Um, I think my boyfriend's very inspirational because he motivates me to do whatever I want to do as long as it's positive and keeps me healthy. My dad is like that as well. He motivates me to live my own life and to be happy and healthy. So, um, those people are very positive in my life. My friends helped motivate me and keep me inspired. So, I think there are people and there are like sayings that you can read that are inspirational. Do you have an altar? Yes, I do. I have posted pictures of it for each Sabbath on my Facebook page, which is the same name as it is here on the YouTube channel. And yeah, I have an altar. You can see what it looks like. I have my tools and goddess and god statues and all that. What is a spell that you have done? I don't do very many spells, which to some people it's like, what, why? You're a witch. I don't do spells because I usually don't feel a need to do spells. I feel like the universe will give me what I need when I need it, and if something happens that's bad, it's probably because of my own actions and it's a consequence, or it's something I have to learn. It's the universe giving me a life lesson to learn from and to not make that mistake again. There are some times in life where bad things just happen, and you can do spells and I mean I feel I can do spells and magic for those occasions. Um, but usually I'm able to work it out. I will say that I work with crystal healing and I do a lot of affirmations and positive thinking, which I think does help a lot. My daily oracle readings do also help give me an insight on the day to put out positive thoughts towards different things to help the day go smoothly. And I try and live day by day in the present, so I'm not thinking too much in the future about things. So I don't usually do a lot of spells, but I think the most recent spell that I did, I guess it also depends on your definition of a spell. Um, I guess the last spell that I did was for studying and passing my midterms. I was taking a really not complicated biology class because I do love biology and science, but my teacher was like, yeah, I gotta get every single question right, otherwise you fail. Like an F in class. Like it's like, sweetie, this is a prerequisite to become a teacher. I don't care. I just need a C. I gotta be in that class, I think. But I did for the midterm and final, I created a crystal bag that I had in my pocket, and I also kind of said an affirmation over the crystals to help me focus, concentrate on the test, because sometimes my brain wanders, and to be able to remember the knowledge, allow the knowledge to come back to me, and to be calm and patient on the test. And I did very well. I had 2 midterms and a final. The first midterm, I think actually was the first midterm I got a C. The second midterm I failed. I don't know how. It was really hard. But then the final kind of evens out your grade depending on what you get. And my final I got a B, so I got a B in class. So thank God. I did every single piece of extra credit I could. I did. Oh my God, it was a lot of work, but I passed. Okay. Do you have a totem animal and what is it? Yes, my totem animals have recently been changing, so I'm not quite sure which ones are as active, like totem animal slash animal spirit guide. I'd say consistently I've usually had the black house cat and the owl as like my spiritual and wisdom and education animals. Like the cat is magic, the owl is wisdom and education. And while I'm in school, the owl's still there, and while I'm still practicing my spirituality, the cat's still there. But I feel like recently I've had the butterfly as kind of a spirit animal for messages and guidance with like nature omens. And I've recently had the squirrel. And the squirrel is about playfulness and cheerfulness and making sure that you still bring out your inner child, still, make sure you still have joy and playfulness and happiness in your life, which I think is important because I can get stressed out really easily with life and kind of get bogged down with responsibilities and things I have to do in life, and I have to remember to keep it joyful and playful. So, and I think that I'm doing that to the best of my ability, but the squirrel totem is there for me right now. Favorite pagan holiday that you celebrate? Well, okay, I get what you're saying, pagan holiday. For me, it would be a sabbat. My favorite sabbat. It's, like I said, it's changed. I've said this in other videos. It's changed. My favorite sabbat now is Ostara. I love the energies of rebirth and the renewal spring energies, resurrection energies with Ostara. I like that rebirth energy from winter. And I actually will say that another one of my favorites is Lunasaw because it's the first harvest, it's the middle of summer, and around here we usually get a lot of thunderstorms. There's a lot of energy at that time, and I like the energies of Lunasaw. For me, Lunasaw is also about the animals, animal blessings, animal protection, working with animals of the world and local animals and your pets. And so I do like all of those energies, reaping what you've sown halfway through the year, about a little over halfway through the year, just those energies of Lunasaw. Those are both my favorites right now. Do you meditate? I try. I do have meditation music, which is rain sounds, and occasionally if I feel really stressed or I'm having trouble sleeping, I will turn that on, have a timer on it, like 15-20 minutes, and I'll just listen to the rain sounds and just be silent and focus on the rain. I allow my mind to wander to different memories and images. I don't try and clear my mind, but I do try and bring myself to peace. And another form of meditation is going outside nature, whether I take a walk or whether I just go outside and earth and ground. That's another form of meditation for me. Have you gone to a psychic, tarot reader, Reiki master, or healer? I have never gone to any of those people. There are local crystal healers, a local Reiki master, and some local tarot readers. I would be really interested to go to the crystal healers and get a crystal healing session. There was a local psychic, but she took her sign down, so I don't know if she just relocated or she stopped. She would have been kind of cool to go to just to see, but I've never, I don't know, I've gotten kind of a 50-50 vibe from her. Like, she's good, but she might have something going on that might not be, like, she might have some spirits in her building that aren't the best to be around, so. Okay, what witchy books have influenced you? Well, of course, with these questions, I never brought them out. I don't have anything to show you. Favorite witchy books. I do like The Book of Shadows by Phyllis Currit. I just like her reading about her experiences in finding Wicca. There are a few books by Sandra Keynes that I've really enjoyed reading, especially her Year of Ritual book, and also Dorothy Morrison's books on everyday sun magic, everyday moon magic. I do like those a lot. There's the everyday magic one, but the sun and moon, the moon one I really do like a lot. Favorite witch websites? I usually just research through Google, so I don't know of any specific websites. The only one I can think of is goddessgift.net. They sell items and products, but they also have like articles and their newsletters, so by email. So they're interesting. Favorite witch movie? Okay. I do enjoy the aspects of the craft and practical magic, but I also have really enjoyed the Good Witch movies. So you can look up those if you don't know what they are. Favorite mythological animal? The dragon. I'm a dragon in Chinese mythology, and I love the dragon. I've always connected to the dragon whenever it comes to any mythological creature. Like, if you could pick any mythological creature, which one would you pick? The dragon. Favorite season? That's tricky because I like spring for all of the greenery and the flowers blooming and the warmth and the nice rains, but I also do like autumn for the coolness and the leaves changing color, the crispness in the air. It also kind of has like a magical feel. So spring has more of a renewal energy, whereas autumn has more of a magical energy, so I like both of them. Favorite herb? Top favorite herb right now is spearmint. I love the smell, I love the energies. I'm not quite sure how to use it, but I love spearmint. I'm really just connecting with spearmint right now. Favorite gem, rose quartz. It's always been rose quartz. That's like my crystal. It's just every single piece of rose quartz resonates with me. It just feels like it's an old friend. It feels like it's the crystal that's meant for me. Rune of your choice. I don't work with runes very often. I occasionally will use runes for a magical alphabet for spell work, but I don't work with runes, so honestly, I don't have a favorite rune. Tarot card of your choice. Again, I work with oracle cards. I don't work with tarot, so right now I'd have to say I don't know of any tarot card that is my favorite. Symbol or sigil of your choice. Again, it depends on the intention. There's lots of symbols that I use depending on the intention for my spell work. I guess one of my favorite symbols is, the pentagram with my ring. Again, pentagram, pentacle. I like that symbol a lot. Sigil, I have a personal sigil that I create with my name, so I guess that's my sigil of choice. And I think that's the only sigil that I use, is the one that I create with my name. Okay, now these next ones say your athame, your wand, your cauldron, your book of shadows, your tarot deck. I don't have them with me. I swear I have. I know I've shown them in some other tag videos, because a lot of these tag videos tell you to show off your magical tools, and maybe I'll take some pictures of them and post them to Facebook so you can see them individually. I have 2 athames, 2 wands, 2 cauldrons, 1 book of shadows. I have 2 bells, 2 pentacles, 2 oil burners, because I have one as a ritual tool that is strictly for magical and ritual purposes, and I have one which is a working tool, which I actually use for carving, for cutting, for burning on. It's a working tool. And right now my Book of Shadows, it's actually a combination of binders. I have a binder for different topics. So I have like the Witchcraft Wicca binder. I have a divination binder, a chakra binder, a crystal healing binder, a recipe binder, a sabot binder, an isbit binder, a correspondence binder for like spells and rituals. Yeah, so I have different binders with information. But honestly, I don't work with my Book of Shadows. I will pull out the sabot and isbit ones for certain rituals, but when it comes to spells, I just make the spells on the fly, in the moment. I just create it from my intuition, intuitively create it on the fly. A lot of rituals, if they're just like if they're not a sabot or isbit ritual, again, on the fly intuitively. Magic on the fly intuitively. Just do it from the knowledge I have. Yeah, it's just the sabots and isbits that I would pull out those binders for their rituals and like correspondence information. As far as a tarot deck, I do have quite a few tarot decks. I think my favorite one is the Pagan Tarot. I'll take a picture of it. I really like the Pagan. These pictures I'll post to Facebook. I really love the Pagan Tarot. The cards just immediately connect with me. They all tell a story. The story flows from major to minor arcana. The story flows, and I love how you immediately know what the card means just based off the image, and you immediately know where you are in the story based off of the card and the image. It's just a wonderfully created and made deck. It flows so easily. You don't even have to really know tarot to work with that deck. You just go off your intuition of what the images and the cards are telling you. Something witch related you want right now. The only thing that's witch related that I've wanted, but I hesitate buying because I don't know if I'll ever use it, is big ass cauldron. So they're on Amazon. It's basically the big 7-inch diameter, which I guess, yeah, 7-inch diameter cast iron cauldron, pot belly with the little legs, and it has a pentagram on it. not a pentacle, a pentagram. And it has the lid and a little handle, and it's like big and a pot belly, and I just really want one just because it's just like it's the ultimate witchy tool. It's the ultimate like witchcraft symbol. I've really been drawn to the one on Amazon, and I really want it. I just right now I don't have room on my altar. I have to really, honestly, I need a bigger space. No, what I really want to do is buy some shelf units for the side of my altar so I can put more of my tools on the shelves, and I can have more of my altar table empty for my rituals and for like decorations for the sabbats. And I'd love to like put that, and then I could put the cauldron on one of those shelves. Right now it's about, with shipping, it's about $80 on Amazon, which isn't that bad. Um, but yeah, I don't have the space right now. So yeah, basically, yeah, those are all the questions. So that's it. That was the 40 questions witchy tag. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And that's it. So blessings. Bye.